Okay, so I can show you guys how I made my pant legs. The leg opening here, small. So when I put them on my legs, when I put my pants on, these pants are not like sagging, and I'm not stepping all over them. They'll just be nicely wrapped around my ankle without having to like do the actual tailoring and sewing, because I bought the little sew and sew, but it also takes a lot of time and practice to get it down. So now what I'm doing is I bought these George 32 by 30. They're made in Vietnam. They're I think they are 100% polyester. But I'm not sure about that. I think they are though. But yeah, it's just like this stuff here. Coates and Clark all purpose taut usage. Oh yeah, 100% polyester right there. And this is the thread that I'm using for the bottom of the pants. I basically already measured this one. So for me, it's good at 5.5. So 5.5 is all the way out here. So from there to here is how it wraps around my leg. And yeah, like if you look at it from the bottom of this sock, the ankle, like it doesn't really fall out. I could probably even go at 5 inches, honestly. But I kept it at 5 because, when I put it on, it has to be able to clear the thickness of here to here. So it's at like 5 from there to here, kind of. Maybe I can get away with 5, but I did it at 5.5. So basically all I'm doing is I cut down. I basically shortened this, and I don't have like a camera to hold. I don't have a tripod to hold this, so you guys can see here. I'm cutting back like 3 inches on each side, so that's easily 6 inches, 3 inches, and then another 3 inches. Oh shoot! And then another 3 inches there. So these leg openings are super wide. So I'm just making that shorter so they won't, when I put my shoes on too, they're not dragging on the ground, and I'm not messing up my pants. And then not just that, but I also aligned it with this and this side, and I put some thread here, and no one even notices this stuff. No one even notices it, unless people are like fashion designers or whatever. But ordinary people are not even paying attention to this type of stuff at all. So if you do something like this, you'll get away with it. But yeah, like in here, there's definitely like a lot of space. Look at that. But when I put them on, you can't even see that. Like, because the pants are kind of, because I'm short, I'm only 5'1", and these are 32 by 30. So I think the waist is 32, the length is 30. in reality, I need some like my waist size, which 32 is fine, and then the length should only be like 18 inches or like 20 inches. It should be reduced by 10 inches, the lengthwise. But when we go into the store, we don't have those options. I go into Walmart and they don't provide that to people. We can go to men's menswear or whatever that is, that store, and they can tailor these. They can sew them up and measure everything and sew them the correct way. But we just have to work with what we have, obviously, which is very annoying because with today's technology, with all the machines out there, when we buy a piece of fabric, clothing, pants, shirts, it should fit us like no other. And it should come, tailored and, pressed and everything, like ironed, so people won't have to do stuff like this. This is ridiculous. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here with my pants. And you guys probably remember my previous videos when I was, like sewing these up. I sewed these up here. I don't even know why these are all dirty like this. That's disgusting. But see, what I did is I sewed it from here, from like right here down. And then once I reached down here, I sewed it down here. Because these were like this. So I made them smaller, way smaller. Like, look at right there, the pant leg. I didn't cut that much, but look at that. That's a whole like 6-7 inches that I cut, that I trimmed. That's a lot. And these fit me like fitted. So but at the same time, they're still like kind of big up here, and I would like them to be like not like super like tight fit, like a tight fit, but more like a comfortable fit, classic comfortable fit. And this is more like for a bigger person. So honestly, I think I'm gonna end up throwing these away. And oh no, these are also 32 by 30. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like they're definitely like baggy on me. Like look at this. Like right here. Like I'm not that big. I'm not a big guy. So these I'm gonna end up throwing away, or I might end up keeping them in case I have to like work around the house or something. But look at these. These I still need to do. Those are still good. These here, these are these are worn. I use them a lot. I use them to work. I use them to help my friend build his house. I think I might have paid someone to to sew these up for me. I forget though. Or that, or someone gave me these. I forget. But let me see here. Yeah, I didn't even mess with these. I don't even know the size of these. This is the brand Flying Cross, and then the tag. It looks all faded, and I don't know the marking there. But every time I go shopping, it's super difficult for me to find my size of pants. So these here as well, I think I purchased them. Oh, these are the Fly Cross as well. These are 32 regular. Command style color 100% polyester, 32 regular. And then ways to take care of it, to clean it and stuff. But these, I definitely I definitely sewed these up. You see that? So I can show you guys how I did that in this video, since this is a new video. I just went from here and I went up with a little so-and-so, and I didn't even cut it. I didn't even bother cutting it. I just flipped it over, and no one even notices this stuff, honestly. I just leave it like that. So like when they're like this, they look pretty good. See how they come in? Boom. But still, they're kind of big here. Like my leg's probably like right here. So it's not that bad, but. So these are still pretty good pants here. But I'm sick and tired of having to deal with all this. See, like these are like definitely short as well. And I did the same kind of concept in here. I just turned it around, measured. Let me see what the measurement is on these. I left these at 7. The leg openings. But I went kind of smaller on the baggy ones. Oh, I messed it up. But see, look, you guys can see how they come. They come with a leg opening of 8 inches 1/4. Boom, like basically if you round down 8 inches. So I'm dropping it by 2.5 inches, which is a lot. And then that's on both sides, right? Let me see, 8. And I'm dropping it by, I don't know, honestly, but that's way too big. That's ridiculous. And these are all dirty. Like I said, I helped my friend build the house with these. So I have a lot of pants, and I'm just like learning as I go. Honestly. Like these were my experimental type of pants. I experimented with these. So I purchased all these. And these are not even polyester. This is 37% polyester, 21% rayon, 6% spandex. I don't really like these. They look weird. But I don't know though. I like that spandex feel. It's not that bad. But they're not as shiny as polyester ones. Polyester they look way more shinier. But damn, I have a lot of pants. Look at this. Oh yeah, see? I had my friend build a house with these too. So these got damaged big time. So this is technically trash. Or I can give them away, donate them. I don't really know. I can use them to work one day if I have to paint. Or do something around the house. But I have, let me see. I have, including the dirty ones, the work ones, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I have 12. I mean, 2 in the dirty one and then 13 with this one. And honestly, I'm planning on throwing a lot of them away now that I'm going with this type of style. And I can throw it on just so you guys can see if you guys give me a minute. See the bottom? Look how much this is to the right. And then I condensed it. So now when I have them on, look at that. And I could even remove my socks temporarily so you guys can see, like, actually see the legging, like, clearly. And look at that. It fits pretty good. I could literally walk around the house without that falling down and dragging on the ground. And they're pretty baggy. And so you guys can't really even see that. See that thing where, like, my fingers will go in? Where I sewed it at the bottom? You can't even, like, notice it. I mean, it goes good. I could literally get away with just putting some, like a spandex within it and then tying it up. A lot of people did that in prison with boxers, the spandex within the boxers. So what they would do is, like, tear these things apart and then they would put them at the bottom of the legging. But so yeah, that's the side that I did right now. And then look at the other side. And let me remove my sock again so you guys can see clearly what I'm doing here. See that? So instantly it falls down my heel. And I'm stepping all over the pants. Look at that. So that's exactly why I did that. This is a much cleaner, idea. Especially if you don't have the money to to pay the professionals to to do it for you. So that's how it looks from the top. I would probably have to remove my shirt in order for all of you to kind of like really see and then hold on. See, so that's how they are. They look pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, like, with the background. It needs to be, like, all white. But, yeah, like I said, like, this one is, like, super baggy. And that's exactly why I made it like this. Even if it is like this, I mean, if someone looks in there, like, correctly, they'll be able to notice it big time. Look at that. But I don't care what anyone says. Honestly, I don't. I mean, they're not the ones paying for my wardrobe, and honestly, people just don't care anyway. Either way, they don't care. They don't care about me. They don't care about anyone else. And that's exactly why, like, I heard of gals.com. Is GALLS. Gals.com. And they sell a lot of these type of pants for police officers. They sell gear for police officers, for SWAT. And they even, they will even tailor your pants for you. Especially if you recommend it, they will do it for you. So that's a super cool company. If you guys have the money to go directly to them or with them, work with them, they'll hook you up. But I don't really have the money for that. So I mean, I could probably buy like one pair of pants per month, and then have, at the end of the year, have 12 of them for the year, which won't be bad. I can do that. I could probably afford that. So I could, have fitted clothing instead of like super baggy like this, because you guys can't really see it, but like, there's a lot of creases and stuff like that. And it's just mainly because that's how the pants are. That's how they make them. Because they basically condensed it as the pant leg went up. They sewed it together up here, so there's a lot of like little creases. But if they were fitted, like, a lot of that would be minimized. But anyway, so like I said, I like, these are my experimental pants. At first, I was just wearing them normally. They would drag. I would have to like tuck them underneath my sock so they wouldn't drag on the ground, or I would have to tuck them into the shoe so that wouldn't happen, so they wouldn't drag. So, and then I thought about, sewing it together like I did here, but that takes time and energy, and it could take like literally like one day to do all the pants. Like if I did it 8 hours straight, like a whole shift, just doing this type of stuff. And I honestly don't even know the time right now. But so yeah, like, basically, like I said, I'm just experimenting, and these I'm gonna toss out. I don't even want these anymore. Those are trash. I'll still keep these, even though I don't really like them. But I've seen some other ones like these. These are all stained up. I'll toss those out too. These are like brand new. Look at this. These as well, like, they're super stained up. Get rid of that. This one as well, they're all stained up, and I was carrying some bags for the union class, so I'm going to toss those out as well. And I'm just learning, honestly, and but I believe that the websites, when we go shopping, I believe that they should have an option for them to like really tailor them all the way. These I purchased, I forget which website I purchased these, But these are super cool right here. Look at this. Look how shiny these are. These are the bad boys right here. These are badass pants right here. These are, it's called S Circle. And these are 100% polyester. They're 35 and probably in the waist. But these are definitely like dress pants right here. Like James Bond type of stuff. 007. Look at that. But even these, I already cut them. See how I cut them at the bottom? I cut them because they were super long. Like look at this pant leg and look at this pant leg. I cut them this far down on purpose so I could tuck them in and eventually sew it, but I haven't even done that. So let me see here. Which pants do I have in here that... I honestly don't even have any pants. Hold on. Okay, so basically I just took off the other pants. They're right here. And I just want to show you guys the length. So these obviously have the belt. They got stained up somehow. I gotta clean that up. But see how this is how they come. I think at the... Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's right here. So I'm looking at the wrong pant leg. So look at... This is how they come from the store at Walmart. And then these are some other pants I purchased. So see how these were longer. They were like... I literally cut like 6 inches off of this. They were super long. Like for a tall person. I cut them. And I need to fold them back. And then I need to stitch that up. And then I need to do this type of effect on these in order for me to wear these. But I instantly fell in love with these. I mean, they're super nice pants. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if this is paint or what or whatnot, but I like these because they're super, super shiny. And these here were like, I think this set of pants, just this pant right here was like $60, $50, $40, around there. And you guys can look it up if you guys want. Like I said, these are the S Circle. I don't know what that stands for, but they're made in China. See reverse for care. But it just says shell, 100% polyester. But look how shiny these are compared to these. That's really nice. And honestly, I think that's what a lot of people look at in the fashion world, is anything that's shiny. I mean, is selling. You know, you're going to stand out from the crowd. Just like my phone. Look at my phone. It's shiny. You see that? It's shiny. So, like when people go out, celebrities, the females, what do they have? Shiny faces. They have the makeup, everything shiny. Their lips, super shiny. Right? Their teeth are nice and white at all times. And their lips, they have that high gloss. It's all about detail, small little detail like that. So trust me, that goes a long ways. That goes along with my belt here that I purchased. Now I could have purchased that smooth type of belt, like kind of like this backside, but I on purpose chose this one because it has a lot of little indentations, a lot of grooves, so it catches the light. See how it catches the light? So it stands out. It stands out big time. And this is what I wear when I go work at the Habit Burger Grill. It's not the same without the flame. The Habit Burger Grill. This is my name tag. See that? So, little detail like that it's important. It matters a lot. Shiny belt. It matters a lot. If you have anything like silver, like a silver necklace, that's why my glasses are silver. See that? I honestly don't really like this gold piece right here on my glasses. It should be like that little area should be white. And it would just be on point. But yeah, like honestly, it's straightforward stuff. Like what I did here is I have the needle here, and then I made it 4 strands. So basically, I got like 4 feet of this string, polyester string, sewing string, and then I layered it up in half, and then I layered it up again, and then I ran the little string through the needle, and then I tied it off. I cut it with the scissors. Now it's 4 strands, so that's just for extra security and longer lasting. And then I started right here, and then you just make little knots, and then you bring it over and you make another knot. Bring it over again, you create another knot. Bring it over again, and then boom, you create a knot. Bring it over, and over here I created a bunch of little knots. And then finally I did this other one over here. So technically this should be able to last for a very long time. And if I ever get rid of these pants, if someone doesn't like this, they can easily get it like a razor blade and take all that out, and they'll go back to normal like this without like ruining the pants. Well, like this, without ruining the pants. But for me and my little size, this is way too big.